Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Mr. Rime, and we actually played that on stream. We went positive with that in the first two sets, and then we thought like mid through the second set that we're going to change up the quick move of Mr. Rime. We used Confusion in the beginning and then tried out Ice Shot because we had like a very bad matchup in general against Manibus with this team. So we tried that out. Was worse, so I would recommend you to use Confusion. Definitely on that thing. Right now in the meta, as this thing kind of handles more stuff with that. But yeah, in general, like, it was fun to use this thing. Like, it wasn't bad either. It wasn't bad at all. It was kind of more like a spicy pick that I kind of wanted to try out because, like, I had that thing, like, we had this research for that, like, over a year ago. No, I don't know, I think close to a year ago. Most likely, like, I guess we want to get it back for everybody during Christmas time, I would imagine. So you still have it like locked behind this one research which you had to buy for like, I don't know, I think 12 bucks or something, or 8. I know something really completely ridiculous. Like the research for this thing was like so horrible. There was like nothing good of it, but like I did it still because hey, content. Hey, I wanted to have the Pokemon. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, this thing was still a lot of fun, but like if you don't have it, don't be sad about it, because yeah, there are several Pokemon that are way better than this thing. So yeah, it's just like more a meme than anything else. I think this game was like really cool actually. My opponent goes a Wild Charge here, good play. Now my opponent gonna go for the Flame Charge, actually baiting me, which is crazy. I'm gonna go for the Bubble Beam, hope he shields. He does shield, and now he actually catches the move on his Crafty, which is crazy. He had 1 HP's Gravity, so we have to catch as well. So like 2 perfect catches in a row. And then we can get to the Bubble Beam in time and gonna be able to KO this Mew. Good plays from my opponent, but not with me today. And yeah, in general, like, we had a lot of fun playing this. It's not a tryhard at all. Like, it's nothing that's meta or anything. The Galarian Mr. Mime is also not good, so like, you don't miss out with it. I know that people kind of want the thing back when, like, who didn't buy or bought like the ticket in general, but like in terms of PvP you don't need it. It's more like a dex entry and it looks funny. I mean, look at those shoes, like seriously, look at him stepping that up. But other than that, like, it's not the most important Pokemon to have. It's unique actually. I think is there a different, oh yeah, okay, there's a different Pokemon with the typing from the first generation, which is Jinx, but it's definitely a bad Jinx, but Jinx is also horrible. So it's a bit unique in general, but yeah, definitely nothing where you miss out on. Here we have like Goodra against us, which is cool. I also have my Goodra, I think, is still for Ultra League. Maybe I play that. I used like so many normal rare candy for that thing that I might be using that again. But right now I also have like, I think, nearly 500 rare candies or something. So I'm looking at 494. I have no idea what I want to do with them, because we haven't had a single new Pokemon for like, I think 2 months or something, or 3. Other than of course Meloetta, but Meloetta I don't really count, as is like nothing you find in the wild. And like thinking about like Pokemon that you find in the wild, I think the latest additions that we had that were not locked behind raids were like the fairy types and Goodra. I think that's it. Then we had like the Galarian Slowpoke, which was locked behind raids, and we had Pancham, which was locked behind raids, and then we have Meloetta, which is locked behind the Go-Fist ticket. So we didn't have a single new Pokemon for I think like 3 months or something, so it is actually in the wild. But so I would like Niantic to release something new, maybe for the next Ultra bonus. We have to see, like, not the one with the Palkia, but the one that is not announced yet. I think maybe we're gonna get some cooler new Pokemon there. I could imagine Volcarona finally being added, as we have the actual move for it in the game already. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna get some new cool content. I'm waiting for that for like ages now. I think that's also why Pokemon Go is a bit dry right now. There's nothing really where you want to go outside to catch it. Like, you have some XL Pokemon, but that's basically it. So there's nothing new, nothing exciting right now in the game in general. Especially not in PvP, as yeah, here we had to catch the move, which we didn't. If we caught the move there, we would have been able to win this game. Sadly, we couldn't, and yeah, good game there. I didn't know how much energy he had. Was definitely a winnable game, but definitely could have played that a bit better. Here my opponent leads Blastoise, a Pokemon that's very interesting right now. He goes into a... What the hell is this even? Like, I forgot the Gust Evaltal. Like, what the hell is this thing? But it looks fun. It looks definitely like fun. Maybe I'm using my Evaltal as well. Like, I thought of using a double bird team, like double dark bird. So maybe I'm gonna do that. I don't know. But we have to see. Like, if my Manibus build, then I need like lead most likely, or poison type again, because poison type double dark is always beautiful. So I don't know. We have to see. Here my opponent gonna go for the Hydro Cannon, because Blastoise has no super effective move or like no neutral move against the Jellicent. There's no reason for me to shield anything at all. He goes into Machamp. We can throw some Shadow Balls at him. Nothing really that scares me. But here you can go for a move. We can farm up a bit. Goes for Rock Slide. It's fine. We can go to Mr. Rime. And unless he can farm us down here, we're gonna be able. We should have thrown the Icy Wind there, but yeah. It's me, like, sometimes I'm doing stupid mistakes. And in this case as well, I guess. But here we're gonna have Deoxys against us. Deoxys against Crafty, I think you actually win. If the opponent doesn't have Thunderbolt, you win the 0 shield, so you can get a shield from them. If they have Thunderbolt, that's a different story. My opponent has Thunderbolt, which is interesting because I usually only see people with Rock Slide. But I guess like Thunderbolt got a bit more common now because of all the Politoads and things like that, most likely. I don't know. But definitely, like, if you have like Rock Slide against you, you can actually win the 0 shields against it. Here my opponent goes into Manibus, and here I saw my bigger problem. I mean, you can, I think, win the 2 shields with at least Crafty against it, but like here, we didn't have 2 shield scenario with Scrafty. Scrafty was already dead. I have to basically stay in here, go for the Icy Wind. Hope that I can get a lot of damage here. My opponent doesn't even have to shield. My opponent goes into 9 hits. I can farm up to 2 Icy Winds, but yeah, we're basically already dead there. We have to go for 1 Bubble Beam right now, and then can go for the Shadow Ball, as the Shadow Ball gonna be able to KO this thing afterwards. But if I just go straight for the Shadow Ball, it wouldn't. And my opponent gonna go for another Dazzling Gleam here, I think. Yep, and I think my opponent actually shields this one. If I went for the bait move here, I might have been able to win this, but yeah, okay. I thought maybe he shield this one now, but he doesn't, and we're gonna swap out, and we're gonna throw up Psychic against the Dark type. So I'm just gonna top left here. There was nothing we could do there anyway, we cannot try it, but it is difficult against Manibus, and Manibus is everywhere right now, so kinda difficult. Here we have Scrafty against the Jellicent, basically what you want to see. My opponent goes into Drapion. I have no Drapion answer, so I have to stay in here. But Scrafty is actually decent against Drapion. I hope he doesn't have Sludge. He has Sludge. So we can Power Punch again, and I think maybe we go for 1 more of this. Or I think we can just shield and farm him all the way down, which also would bring us like a bigger advantage if we're gonna have energy, and we can go for a foul play against whatever he brings in, and my opponent brings in, and 9 tails. Not the best to go for a foul play against, I guess. I should have saved that one up. I'm gonna save up 1 move and swap out. He goes back into the Jellicent against this thing here, which is fine. We can go for an Icy Wind, and the Icy Wind gonna mostly get a shield from him. As he has 2 shields, and this basically is only really healthy one there. We're gonna be able to get some damage on him, and we're gonna survive the Shadow Ball after the Icy Wind damage, and we're gonna be able to farm him down in time. Gonna be able to get to the Icy Wind here, gonna be getting no shield. We can go for the Power Punch here, and I just want to get him low at this point. He's gonna let it go. I can go for some extra counter damage, and we're gonna have our Jellicent still in the back, which are gonna be able to farm him down a bit. And he's gonna surrender. Good game there. Next up, we're gonna have Scrafty against Manibus. We have to stay in here. My opponent swaps out, which is good. I'm gonna farm up some extra energy, and we're gonna lag. And I went a bit into the boring Pokemon here, and I shield a Wither Ball. It's so annoying, I don't know. Of course he goes for Dazzling Gleam right now. And maybe I should just start no shield in the first one, because it doesn't matter anyway. I will survive one anyway, so don't know. Here my opponent goes back into the Manibus. I think he can farm us all the way down, which is really bad for us. And yeah, Manibus again. Gonna kill this team. I don't know, like Manibus is just too broken. I have one of myself, but I don't know, like, for me, I have most of the XL Pokemon. I also like use here on this team, but it's so lame. Like, if I don't have like something spicy, and then like, why bother playing? I don't play for my riding right now anyway, because there's like no reason. Here my opponent has a Granbull in the back, which gonna completely destroy me, because I didn't expect it to do so much damage here. I have to go for the Bubble Beam, and yeah, there's no way where we can win this. I tried to snipe in there, but there's no way. There is no way. This thing mostly gonna KO him actually. Yeah, and the mana boss is 12. He has too much energy. Gonna two-shot us with an Aerial Ace, and that's gonna be a good game to my opponent. We're just gonna surrender again. Sadly, there are a lot of dark, like way more dark types than I expected in the meta right now. Here we switch to Ice Shot, and yeah. First battle, we have a fighting type going into a poison type. Good thing we don't have confusion anymore. Like, this is so nice. Wow. I don't know. It's very annoying. It is just very annoying. But what can you do? What can you do? He goes for Sludge Bomb. I can go for my foul play. I think he does not shield this at all. Like, there was no reason for him. And now we have the Jellicent against whatever is in the back. He's gonna stay in for a bit, which is nice. And we're just gonna throw a Shadow Ball against him. So we can have different switch clocks. He has the Typhlosion, which is bad. I'm just gonna go straight for the Bubble Beams here, as we just want to get rid of his damage from his Quick Moves. He goes for a Blast Burn, of course, which is the right play. And what I also saw here is if I go for the Shadow Ball, now I get the shield and I can go back into the crafting and get to the foul play in time. A Shadow Claw is resisted, and we're gonna be able to finish this thing off. Here he has the Hariyama. Hariyama has no move that can hit the Jellicent, so the only move we can go for right now is like Heavy Slam. I can shield this. I don't know, maybe Superpower would do more damage, or like Close Combat. I actually don't know if you want to have Close Combat as Superpower or not. I would guess Superpower, but like, I don't know. You get to it like 5 energy before. Here my opponent goes into the Scrafty Mirror. We don't really have anything against this thing, but we're gonna win this as we have like 1 turn advantage. And we didn't get the extra movement from my opponent, which is nice. Now we're gonna be able to go for the next Power Punch in time as well. Or the Quick Move Denials, which is completely random. People think it's like, I don't know, special technique or anything like that. It depends on how your connection is, on like how close you are to Niantic and whatever. So not really that nice here. My opponent, I should have stopped out here. I think my opponent got so much energy at this point. I didn't get the extra movement, of course, as well. Here goes our Shadow Ball. I also don't get the extra movement here. Goes for another Shadow Ball and swaps into Ninetales. And it's a Charm Ninetales, which is always worse, but like, I don't know. Yeah, he also, with Confusion, I think we could have just dropped him all the way down, but of course now this is the time where we don't have Confusion, because it's so beautiful. So yeah, the swap to Confusion as first to Ice Shot was definitely not the right play. Confusion is the play right now in the current meta. And if you went for Psychic there, I think I would have been actually, I don't think so. I think he gets to the move anyway. Yep, and yeah, we're gonna die here as well. Like, there's nothing we can do. Good game there. And into the last game, we're gonna have Scrafty against Giratina, good lead. But maybe he runs Dragon Pulse, which might be the case here, we have to see. And he does run that, which is fine. We're still gonna win this matchup, I think. But we have Ice Shot anyway, so I'm just gonna swap out here. Goes into the Stunfisk. First time Ice Shot is actually useful, because you generate energy faster and you do more damage against it. But we still gonna survive one Rock Slide here, and that should be able to get to another Icy Wind. Oh no, he throws one before. Good job from him there. I'm gonna count here so I can throw perfectly with my foul play. And let's see what he's gonna do now. Oh no, it's a Ninetales here. Ninetales, we don't really have a good answer other than like maybe our Jellicent here. Gonna be a tough game to win. We have to see. We got the extra move in, which is nice. We have to shield something. He goes for a Weather Ball, nice bait. But here we see Peter, and this basically breaks our neck. We have to let this one go. I think now we can just get farmed down by Ninetales even. So yeah, this is gonna be a good game. I have to go for the Shadow Ball here. Which, yeah, I'm gonna lose this barely, but that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.